Hey guys, what's going on? Today, well, probably when y'all see this will be tomorrow, but today I have seen Star Wars 4 times. And I'm going to talk about the first time I saw it, the second time, the third time, and the fourth. So obviously there will be spoilers. So if you have not seen the movie yet, click away, go watch the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, what's wrong with you? Go see the freaking movie, come back. Or if you want to get spoiled and you like spoilers, then stay and watch. And I'm going to talk about everything about Star Wars The Force Awakens. I am a huge nerd. So when the day came that Lucasfilm was bought by Disney, I lost my mind. I remember I was on the throne and I just lost my mind, and they said there will be an episode 7. And episode 7, I didn't believe it. I thought it was just a joke, but it wasn't. And obviously it wasn't, because the movie came out like a month ago. As you can see, I am a huge fan by my Darth Vader, piggy bank, Star Wars, Monopoly. I couldn't believe that there's going to be a new Star Wars movie in the theaters. For my generation, for kids growing up, they will be able to see a Star Wars movie for the first time. Knowing that, that's insane. It was 3 long years until we get a new Star Wars movie, and it came like that. I prepared for this movie. I watched all 3 original Star Wars movies, and I counted down each day once it hit December of 2015. Each 18 long days until that movie came out. The first time I saw this movie, it blew me away. Some man tears came down too. And after day 1 ended, obviously I was going to go see it again. So I saw it a second time. And this time, I was going to critique and analyze it as much as I could. But I failed because I just watched the whole thing and I was just smiling like a kid again. And so a third time happened. I tried my best to watch every single thing, and finally I got it. I got a good chunk of everything I needed to see. Now I'm gonna tell you like the 3. I'll tell you the 3 biggest like questions that need to be answered in 8. The number 1 question was Rey's vision. Obviously, she turns out to be a Jedi, or one with the Force. And like during the whole vision scene, I heard Yoda, I heard Obi-Wan, I heard Darth Vader, and Luke Skywalker. And then at the whole vision's over, no, the whole vision, you see her as a kid. Now this is like everyone's question. Who left her? Who's she crying for? And the guy holding her hand was the guy from the beginning, the portions guy. But who's he seemed like a a-hole, but why does he have her more than who's her parents, who she's been waiting for years? That's number 1. And the guess is that she's Luke's daughter. She could be a descendant of a Kenobi. She could be a descendant of a Solo. Number 2 was when Snoke ultimately appears. Once Snoke appears, it's like you see this giant thing and you're wondering, what is that? You're wondering, what is that? And then ultimately it's a hologram, which got me. And then like he has scars on his face. He seduced Ben Solo to the dark side. And like, who is he? Is he Plagueis? Is he just a new character? Or there's some crazy theory saying that it's Kylo Ren from the future, like ultimately like telling his younger self not to do this and do this. That's why you see a scar on Kylo Ren at the end, and a scar right there. But that's like far-fetched to me. He survived the attack from Darth Sidious. Could be, or just a new guy, but they called him the Wise. Kylo Ren called them the Wise, which was Darth Plagueis the Wise. Now, number 3. How did Snoke turn Ben Solo into Kylo Ren? That is number 3, because you get little snippets of Rey's vision. You see the Knights of Ren, and then you see like Luke looking at fire. So that could be like Kylo Ren and the Knights of Ren attacking or killing people. But how did Snoke do it? Did he bring up his grandfather, Kylo Ren's grandfather, Darth Vader? The Jedi are evil like Sidious did with Anakin? Or he just used a mind trick? I don't know how he turned him to the dark side. That's like the biggest question too. Now those are all 3 like questions I need closure on, because I keep thinking about them. But like, I can ask questions, I can think and analyze things forever, but seeing a new Star Wars movie in the theaters, my first Star Wars movie I've ever seen in the theaters, I got to live that. Some people if I have kids someday, they'll be like, Dad, you were there, and I'll be like, I was there. I still have my Star Wars ticket too. That's so I feel I can die happy. I am so happy I saw this movie 4 times. I might even see it again, might be 5 next time. But Rey, Finn, Poe, Ren, Snoke, and Phasma. They need to do something about Phasma. They need to do something about Phasma. Even though I didn't have questions about Finn, where did he come from? Like, I know the Stormtroopers they steal the kids and raise them, but who's his parents? And this wasn't really a review, this was just babbling about Star Wars. But I don't have a score system. Star Wars, The Force Awakens gets an F yeah! So, hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is different than my story time and little skits, but hopefully you like this. Comment, share, subscribe, and stay weird.